Okay, hello everybody out there. My name is Oscar Frazier. I am the product manager of XFactor. Today, I actually have the privilege of sharing with all of you just a couple of key features, if you will, that XFactor has to offer. But before we go into that, I'd like to just share why I'm really super excited about the actual product itself. So first of all, at the highest level, XFactor has been built to consolidate the data of eBuy, BetaSam, FPDS into one single solution for all of our subscribers. The second area that I think is really kind of important, if you will, when it comes to XFactor, really kind of boils down to three things. When I first started thinking about XFactor and having conversations with some of the team members, we kind of consolidated things into three areas that I think are just uber important. The first one is a tool for federal contractors or firms. It must be able to help subscribers identify and research target markets in one place. The second thing it must be able to do is provide government contractors with relevant information when they need it, and most importantly, how they need it. And then finally, the tool must be able to establish early teaming opportunities, whether it's for large companies or small companies, so they can subcontract, prime, et cetera, in a way to get interested vendors under one roof. When I found out that XFactor's plan was to do something like that, I got really, really excited. So finally, before we jump into the slides, because you all, if you can't already tell, I love to talk. So one of the things that I like to say, finally, when it comes to a tool like XFactor, that I think is really important for others that are just like me, when it comes to background in capture management, business development, sales, program management, et cetera, is that it has to be a tool or a product that we can actually, that actually talks to us, right? And so when we say the word talk, when we start off with the word T, we're thinking about it must have data that we can actually trust. When we think about the trust data factor, it's FPDS, BetaSam, eBuy, things that we already know about. The next area is around access. I must get to a product that actually I normally wouldn't have easy access to something. So does this product make my life easier when it comes to accessing data? The next one is around, is it aesthetically pleasing? Does the look and feel, is it something that I actually like, right? And then finally, is it coming from a known source of data? So again, those were like the key areas that was important to me. And hopefully as we go through these next slides, it'll be important to you as well. So if we can go on to the next slide, please. Here's an opportunity where we have essentially taken all of the information from eBuy, whether it's GSA Mass, VETS2 GWAX, and in the future we'll be adding more contract vehicles. But we have set this up in a way to where now you can quickly do easy searches by source, agency, RFQ, ID, et cetera, and be able to quickly and efficiently get access to that information. One key nugget about this slide, if you don't hear anything else that I say, is that we have up to 6 months worth of eBuy data. Now, if you are a capture manager, a BD executive, you know that that's definitely a diamond in the rough. So that's something I think we had to have as an immediate feature that you get day one. The other aspects of this same slide is that you'll be able to quickly do saves, right? So think about how your time is already limited as a capture person, a BD executive, et cetera. On this page, you'll see on the right-hand side, there's an opportunity where you'll be able to click on a quick save button. What that quick save button will do for you is slide and place things into your My Opportunities folder. That's going to be critical for you guys as you actually get in. I don't want to spoil that one for you, but just know that's going to be an area for you to hold all of your opportunities in one location. Next slide, please. Okay, the next slide here illustrates further opportunities around quick save, but most importantly, take a look at the numbers right there in the dark blue area. You'll see where we've got, like, of course, it's just an example, but you'll be able to see how many opportunities have been discovered, what's the total contract value numbers. And then on the left-hand side of the screen, you'll also see where it says filter your results. So as a quick user to get in here, do a search, be able to then go in and begin to stratify your data, if you will, by way of filtering your results. It's something that I deem as a really priceless tool, and we hope that you feel the same way about it. Next slide. Now, this is where we get into some of the more of the meat and potatoes, right? So we all know about FPDS, right? And so we're not necessarily selling you something new here, But what we are doing is we're putting it under one umbrella. So if you think about it from, time being of the essence, if you are on the GSA tab and then you need to quickly do some intel search about an incumbent, perhaps you're looking at an opportunity that you need to understand who the incumbent is, how many awards they've won, et cetera, on down that line. Well, we've got a tab that's right next to the eBuy tab for you right there, ready for you to go in and do your searches. Now, you'll see the way how this is set up. It's set up essentially by a few different categories where you can search by company name, cage code, contract name, contract number, agency, etc. When the data comes in, this again will go back. I think right now we're going to be having about 5 years worth of data inside of here where you either go back to see what all your incumbents or your potential competitors, how they've been awarded, what they've been awarded, and when they've been awarded. So again, nothing new under the sun when it comes to FPDS, but it does give you something that's right there at your fingertips when you're coming from eBuy. Again, thank you all so much for taking a moment to listen to me to talk about why I'm excited about XFactor. And it is my sincere hope that my energy and what I feel about XFactor will also transcribe over to you as well. As you go through the site, as you're visiting the different aspects of the site and the platform, please give us feedback. We need that. There will be several platforms and opportunities for you to give feedback by way of contacting us, sending us an email, etc. So again, thank you so much. Can't wait for you to get into the system. Take care.